What do you guys mean with happy hour?
Yeah. So basically, I think my house is haunted because let's just say there was some paranormal activity in my sitting room. You know, like random knocks, and there was a fucking shadow on the wall, and it couldn't have been anyone like in my house because no one went in there. So I'm kind of shitting myself. Jamie, what are you streaming? No, I'm not being left home alone. I'm cold, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jamie.
Has anybody seen Keith?
Nathan.
Where's
No.
Keith?
Keith. Oh. What do you want?
No, we need Keith. Where's Keith?
I don't know what Keith is. Jamie, what are you streaming?
Shit, Jamie's streaming. I need to turn on my voice level off.
Wait, Jamie is streaming.
I'm going on COD. COD. Me.
I haven't played with Nathan yet.
And I'm joining. I'm yawning.
Come join
what's gonna
GTA.
What? Nathan, there's 5 of us.
Unless we all try and get into the same game.
I'm playing in a 3. Fuck that.
Yeah, but who's gonna actually sit there and actually try and get into the same solo game as each other?
Yeah, it just seems kind of sad. Me and Sophie are in mobile. It was Sophie.
That's crazy. It's not even saying that you're online.
I made it.
Fuck you!
I'm
It's a race to get back to Nathan.
Go on, Nathan! You haven't closed your game, what do you mean? I mean, who's in? Oh, it's me, Harry, Luke, and Nathan. Oh no, Nathan had to go eat. Oh, so we have to be on a fucking team. How are you?
Yeah, that would classify you as a legit ghost. Yeah. Lee, how many years have you been playing COD then? And since when?
8 years.
8? Right, Lee? Yeah.
Oh, fuck that! No!
Taze, you just said that you've been playing the game for 8 years, and Nathan said he's been playing for 11. That makes him the OG Ghost.
No. Yep.
I've been playing COD since Call of Duty 3 on the Nintendo Wii. So... Brooklyn!
Sophie's gone on GTA.
Because they're cunts. Gets kicked. Oh, what? We're doing this? No, that's actually pretty fair. Oh, because I used to play on I
have literally no idea. Nathan, I have literally no idea.
I used to... This used to... Yeah. What? Yeah, Luca, you don't post on your Facebook, that's why. Hacker boy. No. I don't anyway. Don't anyway, because it's a little boy.
Oh, you could just shot like one.
Oh, he's a member of FaZe. He's a member of FaZe. Be careful. Because he had FaZe Atlantic and all that shit on his thing, on his call card.
Fuck you, you prick. I mean, you know, he's from America. I'm gonna stay out of his way because of coronavirus.
The FaZe headquarters is on that coast, so.
I'm on that lockdown.
I want that lockdown.
No,
it's more Sidemen.
No.
I don't.
Well, don't just blame it all on KSI, because
So let's just say, whoever dies, if someone dies off the bat straight away, what happens if they die and come back from Gulag?
yeah. Or if you die twice and we have to buy you back.
Exactly. What about happens to multiple people?
Oh,
Well, I mean, what if people die at the same time?
my name's Tim the Tapman, boys.
What if people...
Happy hour for me has ended.
No!
I can't believe happy hour has ended. We just like playing with you, Nathan.
Nathan, I asked you before you went, and you said yes. Oh.
Wow.
Nathan, I remember. Before we went to dinner, you said you were going on Warzone. Anyone want to join? I said yes.
Oh, you're gonna pull that excuse now, are you? I have all sorts.
Nathan, let me help you. I asked you to join GTA and you said yeah, I will come.
Harley's dead. Well then. Oh no!
Yeah, Taves, it was a bit hard when it was
Nathan,
3
I
guys
just saved
shooting at
you.
me at once.
Well, Nathan, I asked Nathan if he will join GTA. He said
What's
yes.
everyone? Okay, well Harley won. That's not fucking fun. One, you two slag loser. I don't care. Oh, Nathan died. No!
Get kicked.
Like,
Oh, Luca's dead as well. Oh,
Are you all
no.
dying?
No. That's the whole story. What if... Nathan, how does it work? What if he has one more kill to be, but has to be brought back? Okay, well, I mean, Nathan doesn't have a kill, and Nathan died first. Okay.
That was not smart for you guys, not smart.
Just base it off of least amount of kills. Well, me and Nathan and Harley, I think, had zero.
Well, if Nathan has 0 kills,
And Harley
he's
died
gonna join
first.
GTA.
And Nathan, sorry, died first. Yeah, I mean, you, no, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not meant. Harley died properly last, but I mean,
Is it so hard
yes,
to talk?
was Nathan. Right, do another game and I'll join, and do another game and I'll join after that one. Fuck's sake, why? It's because you want Nathan on the squad, isn't it? You want Nathan to redeem himself. It's because, well, first of all, you're confusing yourselves, and second of all, I want to do stuff with my night club. Yes. That's bullshit, man. Watch me lose this fucking game. And if you drop, and yeah, okay. I want that, no. I think all 3 wins that I've got have been with my only win was with Nathan. Happy, okay guys, no guys, listen.
Yeah. No.
They go, happy hour has started, why can't we just play fucking multiplayer?
What is happy hour?
Yeah, well, happy hour, we can play multiplayer.
Oh.
Oh, that's double XP, I thought it was fucking multiplayer. Never mind.
Wait, so what's the rules for this then?
Wait.
I'm just trying to find it now. No, other people put theirs, I'm finding mine. There's mine.
we already live streaming. Oh, so it offered the I don't. It's EOR social race. I think it is. The British GP short qualifying. Hello everybody, welcome back. How are you all doing? A bit of a slow start. Hope it hasn't cost too much, but anyways, we're here for the British GP. How are you all doing today at the British GP? This is going to be very interesting to watch. I don't know if this is a league race or not, but I think they said it was a social race, so I don't think it'll be too serious, but it will be serious enough. So off into the short qualify we go. I think the strategy is going to be soft mediums. I wasn't prepared today. I was supposed to be doing something else, but did it for a favour of a friend, so this is quite weird, in fact. And off we go then for this qualifying session. Right then, here we go. So get everything up and running. Here are some names I don't really know for this social race. I know some names around here, but anyways. Who's going to be the first one out of track then? Seems like nobody's quite. Oh, there it is, and the engines are firing up. Right then, here we go. We've got some cars coming out of the garages, and let me turn my game volume down. It's a bit too loud. Off we go then. I know it's the one viewer who is watching, don't know where everybody else is. Voitinho, I think he sorted it out, he's in the Ferrari. I've got some cars quit out of the track, the racing point's ahead of the queue, so we'll go on board with him. There he is, the racing point. That is Houseman. Interested to see what he could do, but bear with me for a second because I've got to go to the toilet. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. So we currently have Max the quickest with a 126.7 and the Ginger in second place. In the Alpha a 126.8. Who's here? So that one person watching. Don't know what's going on. I usually have more than this, but anyways, here we go. Can't pronounce this guy's name. Joe Owen is in a 4th place. Patrick is in 5th. 27.4 for him in the Red Bull. Jesper is in 6th place, a 127.7 for him in the McLaren. Wester is in 7th place, a 128.5. Leibnau is coming across the line. Where can he go in the Red Bull? And it will go in 7th place, a 128.4. Who else we got off track? Paul Power in the Williams. Has he backed off because he's put his ERS into 2? He mainly put it down into 4, unless he's doing some bankers, of course. That's always a possibility around this track, doing some bankers, and they all seem to be on the soft tyres as well, so no one's going for that alternate strategy. And he locks up as well, coming into turn 16, 17. Oh, goes a bit wide and has to put more steering angle than usual. Oh, this is definitely a banker. F1 champ as he comes to Brooklands on Luffield, turn 6 and 7. Didn't see his first set. He's got a car ahead of him, which is Loudon, which nicely gets out of the way for him as he exits Woodlands, now coming into Woodcut. Luffield, sorry, that's Luffield. This is Woodcut. This is the old straight they used to race on. They still race on it. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. As they come into the old tail one, which is Cops. Stays in 8th gear. I thought he would drop it down into 7th, but as he comes through Magnus and Beckett's, we've got a yellow flag somewhere, and that seems to be the Red Bull just slowing down. I don't think he's made a mistake. That Red Bull's on his in lap, which is live now. And it's going to be a 3.5. That's a decent second sector from F1 champ. Let's continue on board with him. He comes down the Hanger straight, and now he comes through Stowe. He can abuse the track limits here. Does he? No, he doesn't do it. He just stays within the track limits as he comes through turn 16, 17, and 18. As we come, oh, he's going to lose the back end. He loses it, but he saves it, and he comes round the final corner, which is going to be a 27.6 for the Racing Point driver, and he's up into 6th place, behind Patrick by 2/10. Who else is out there? Dark. Alex is on his first flying lap. Dark's in 10th place, a 131.7. I don't believe that's a representative lap time from him. ACSC in the Renault, coming through the first set to 27.3. Cubon has gone into 9th place in the Ferrari, 28.5. Exits, Luffield, and he comes through Woodcourt. The back end wanted to step out on him as he puts more, as he applies the throttle at the corner. Flat out. Oh, he had to lift slightly. He could have gone flat out. I don't know if he could, but he might have gone out wide. Come Maggots and Beckett. It's absolutely nice and decent to hear. Apologies about the dog in the background, not ideal at all. If I could get my phone to work, that'd be a pleasure, which ain't working at the moment. As we come through Stowe, drop it down, a bit of the 100 beer, drop down the gears, all about traction, the exit of these corners. And now where will he go in the Renault? It's going to be a 126.9. We're in the 26ers, and he's a 10th ahead of the Ginger. In fact, he's on provisional. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong person. I got confused between the two FF1CL drivers. ACS is actually in 3rd place. He's a 10th behind the Ginger. So the Ginger in between the two Renaults. Is he on a lap? Yes, he is. Go on board with him. Houseman, I believe. Oh, he's up into 4th place. I thought he crossed the line to be in 4th. Luke is in 6th place. Never had the opportunity to commentate with him before, but there he is in the Toro Rosso. Nice and flat out through Maggins and Beckers, then gradually gets slower as we come onto the Hanger straight now. Does he improve by 10th? And this could possibly put him on pole position if he keeps this pace up. But Alan in the other Alpha has got up into provisional pole position, 126.5. So let's see what the Ginger can do as he goes wide through Stowe, but he can do that to gain more time. All about traction. Oh, he rides the curb aggressively, and he comes around the final corner to settle 126.4 from the Ginger. That's a good lap time from him. It's an Alpha 1-2 with the two Renaults lurking behind in 3rd and 4th. I think one of them's on a lap, which is Max, and he's improved through the first sector already, so good signs from him in the Renault. But go on board with Houseman. Crossed the line, and he improves on his time but not in his position. It's a 26.9 and it's not far away from ACSC's time as well, so good lap time from him in the Racing Point as Luke comes back into the pits. Patrick's on a lap. What about the guys further behind? I need to look at them. There's Wester. He's on a lap time in their Haas, coming through Maggotts and Beckett's. Not really a good camera angle because my camera angle are different, as you can tell. Alex comes across the line to set a 120. Where is he? 12th place, a 127.7, along with Jesper as well. Who did I say I was on a lap with? Wester, as he comes through Stowe. The Renault crosses the line. Is that Renault's going to be on pole position? Provisional. It's a 126.2 from Max. Good lap time from him. He's on provisional 2/10 ahead of the Ginger. The Ginger got ahead of Alan again. As Wester comes round the final corner, it's a 27.9 for Wester. And he's in 13th place. Paul Power's on his first lap time, I believe. Pricky's out there as well, along with Finlay Stewart, the two British drivers. Out, and Pricky's going to set his lap time, or starting to set his lap time as he comes across the line. Where's the main competitor? Is this guy on a lap here? I don't know, but we'll stay on board. It looks like he's on a lap, so we'll continue to go on board with him as he comes through Woodcut. Now through Cops. Not a flat tire, you have to lift slightly through there. As we come through the Maggotts and Beckett's. It gradually gets slower as you come in and fast out. So 103.1, 2/10 quicker in the middle sector. Can he pick up a decent slipstream? Oh, what's that car? What's that car doing? Alex, man, you need to be more careful. For a minute I thought he was going to block him off us. But he gets out of the way. Jesper gets in the pits, so he keeps out of his way. But he did pick up a decent slipstream off Jesper. That was the McLaren ahead of us. Then the other McLaren almost took him out. As we come across the line, Jerome will be in 4th place ahead of his teammate who's currently in the pits. Oh, someone spun. That's a Toro Rosso, not this Toro Rosso, but the other one. Is that on his outlap? Yes, it is. It was on his outlap. So how did he manage to do that one? Interesting and strange, but at least he hasn't retired. Had he picked up any damage to Toro Rosso? I don't think so. Just had a little bit of a spin. Probably cold tyres on the exit of the pits. Looks alright, to be honest. Not too badly damaged. So the main competitors in the pits, he's on his in lap. Luke's on his out lap. What's happened to F1 champ? He's the wrong way round in Maggotts and Beckett's. So as he carried too much speed through there, the back end stepping out. And he was on his fly lap as well, so fortunately for him has to come into the pits. Wardinho's out there for another lap. We're going on board with Finlay. What about his teammate? Paul Power, who's closest to the line. Finlay's closest to the line as he heads down into Stowe. One of the drivers ahead of him are going to the pits. That looks like a racing point. It is a racing point of F1 champ who had a little bit of a spin through Maggotts and Beckett's. As Finlay comes around the final corner, what lap time can he set? And Finlay Stewart is up into 4th place. Good lap from Finlay. Sorry, I thought that was a bit of smoke I saw from the Ferrari garage. Wonder what happened. What about his teammate down in 19th place, Paul Power? Coming towards the last 3 corners, breaking the 100-meter board. Well, taking it nice and cautiously through there, but yet again, not a good lap time. 32.4, so I don't know what he's... I don't know if I'd never met him before, so I don't know if it's his pace or if he's doing a bit of bankers. Meanwhile, he hasn't set a lap time along with Pricky. We've got yellows to set to 3. Who's that? Or is it someone just slowing down? Probably Wojtinho slowing down and warming up his tyres. We've got on board with Luke as he's on his lap. There he is, 2/10 up through... Oh, he's not using his DRS, so... I've had this in qualify where... I don't know if he's got a DRS failure or legit he just forgot to turn it on, but... DRS failures are definitely a possibility around this track. So, he comes into the pits. Well, last minute decision coming into the pits. He was up, but I think he lost his time on the straight because the previous lap he would have had DRS. So, yes, I hope his problem gets fixed. And it's rather annoying in qualifying, especially this track. Most important to have DRS. Here is Patrick then, on board with the Red Bull. Coming through turn 1, fully flat out through turn 1 and through turn 2, then coming into turn 3, breaking the 100-meter board, filling your car into turn 3, head now into turn 4, just gradually build up the throttle. As soon as you're in the straight line, go full throttle. And he has a DRS as well on this short straight coming into Brooklyn to Luffield. And his first sector, is he going to improve? He's slightly down, but that's not too bad from him. Can gain plenty of time on this track in the next upcoming corners. Our main competitors are the Ginger and Alan. They're on their outlap. His Max are in the pits, so is his teammate ACSE. The two Mercedes are in the pits, Finley's in the pits, Houseman is out on his outlap. Patrick we're on board with right now as he comes through cops. Yellow's is sector 1, I don't believe that's a problem. Look at that, look at the mini-map. It's sector 1, there's a bunch of cars coming out of the pits. It won't affect Patrick. I think he's just made a slight error, yes he has. Yeah, so he has to back out there. I think he carried too much speed and put it on the grass almost. So Patrick's got 2 minutes. I don't think he can, depends how much fuel he got. How is he going to continue on this lap? No, he's not. So this could be it for Patrick. I don't know if he can get in and out in time. He's definitely got 2 minutes left, but bearing in mind this pit lane is very long, so he could be in a bit of trouble there. Horses on their flying lap. We're going on board with Kubon in the Ferrari. Got a bit of traffic ahead of him. There's 4 cars ahead of him. He can pick up a decent slipstream. Hopefully those 4 cars. What's happened there? Alex and whoa. Okay, Alex. We definitely saw Alex hit dark. I don't know what Alex was doing. There's the Alfa Romeo trying to get out of the way. There's the other Alfa Romeo. Don't know which one it is. But one of them's going on their flying lap, as you can see ahead of us. And Kubon will doesn't improve. He loses time in the final sector. So that McLaren behind us is on the lap. What about the other Alfa Romeo we saw? There's Alan on his flying lap. Got decent space ahead of him. So all action packed at the very last minute. Who should we go on board with? Yellow flags everywhere, but that's a massive queue coming up towards the final 3 corners. Houseman, go on board with him. Now he's just opened his DRS, now closed it, now opened it, so I don't know actually, but coming through Stowe, he's currently in 8th place, but because of his DRS, could he lose a bit of time in the second sector? Patrick's retired, so he won't be doing another lap, but he has the choice to start on what tyres he wants to. As he comes around the final corner, where can Houseman go? 4th place. Imagine if he opened his DRS, he could be on the first row of the grid. So our main competitors are at Luffield. The Ferrari hopefully gets out of the way. Yes, he does. Meanwhile, the other ones coming at Mackett's and Beckett's. As we head onto the straight, Alan Vaugh's also at Mackett's and Beckett's. There's the Ginger on the hanger straight. Pole Power's got a collision. Alex has been involved in 2 collisions here, almost in 3. So God knows what he's doing, but hopefully he's not caused. Look at that! Look at that! Go on, cops. There was a McLaren and Williams stationary. Look like McLaren spun. So yet again, Alex getting involved in more incidents. As the Ginger improves on his lap time, but does not go on provisional pole position, and that's it for him. What about his teammate behind him? Can he go on provisional pole? No, but he replaces his teammate up into 2nd place. So Max looks safe at the moment. There is Max in the Renault. And can he improve on his time? He's definitely safe. Can he improve? Yes, he can. 26.0 from the Renault, and he's 2/10 quicker than Alan Waugh. I think he invalidated because it's not updated. So that must be invalidated lap. There's Finley, flat out through cops. Probably the only driver I've seen do that. As Law Loser goes up into 5th place to the Mercedes. What about his teammate? There he is on the hanger straight. So Finley's the only driver I've seen go flat out through cops. I think it is a possibility then. He did take a wide line, and someone's just joined the party. What's up? How are you?
Alright.
As he comes around the final corner, and it's a 26.6. He's up into 4th place. On board with Finley. Can he go ahead? Can he go back on the 2nd row of the grid? No, he's on the 3rd row, which is 6th place. Luke comes across the line. Where can the Toro Rosso Dutchman go? 6th place behind Houseman, ahead of Finley. So he gets the 3rd row. And I think that's qualifying done. In fact, Pricky. No, he's already completed this lap. That's qualifying done then. So the only driver we did not see set a lap time was Pole Power. A Dark, I don't know what happened to him. It's a 31.7. I don't know if that's his genuine pace or he might be struggling. That's another possibility. So Max is on pole position ahead of Alan Ward. The Ginger is in 3rd place ahead of Jerome. Houseman's in 5th ahead of Luke. Finley Stewart is in 7th ahead of No Loser. ACSC is in 9th ahead of Jesper. F1 Champions in 11th. Bricky is in 12th. Patrick's in 13th. Leibnau's in 14th. Alex will be starting in last place because of his 5th place grid penalty. Not ideal for him, but he's outside the top 10 and can choose whatever tyres he wants to go on. Interesting qualifying session then. So the Frenchman's on pole ahead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Dutchmen. ACSC, the next Frenchman in 9th place, Jesper in 10th. F1 champ, the British driver outside the top 10. Let's see what he can do. Any more British drivers? Nope, he's the only British driver in this session. The majority of them Dutch, French, or Romanian, or Polish. I think we've got 2 Polishmen here. So interesting race then. The Frenchmen's along with the Dutchmen's. Let's see what the Dutchmen's can do. To 2 Alphas in 2nd and 3rd. I've actually forgot the pin to my phone. There we go. Let's see how this race pans out. I'm very interested to see what happens in the next upcoming laps. I think it's a 25% race. And I think Jensen's just chilling in this party. How have you been today?
Not bad, mate.
Good. What do you think is going to happen in this race?
It's quite a lot of Dutch drivers in the top 8.
Yeah. The majority of them are Dutch. Quite a lot of them, in fact.
It's hard to really tell who might win the race. I'd have my money on the Frenchman still anyway, because I see it's quite a lap he's put in.
Off we go then for the formation lap. Let's go, Yuri. I didn't know there was comments in the comments section. .13 lap race, interestingly, so I wonder, I don't think anybody should be on the medium tyres. We'll see if they are. Oh, there's 4 of them. Which is F1 champ Wojtinho and Cuban, and Pole Power, who started down in last place. There he is, the Williams driver. And we've got quite a few disqualified already, so let's have a look who it is. That's Mercedes of Jerome Houseman. Any more been disqualified? Yes, the Red Bull of Leibniz, and the Ferrari right behind him too, which is Wojtinho. Judging by the state of his tyres, looks like he's been on the grass somewhere, Wojtinho, so going for an adventure on the grass somewhere, and he got disqualified as well. Don't know if he spun or not and failed to catch up the grid. Had an excursion somewhere across the grass. We've got the rest of the drivers coming to on the grid, which is the Renault on pole position ahead of the 2 Alphas. Then Luke is in, he's not in 4th place, I thought he was, he's in 6th place actually. Right then, we are set for the British GP. We're just going to wait for the lights to go out. There are the lights. They'll be going in Right now, we're underway for the social race at the British GP. Who gets a better start off the line? Looks like the Renault has a beautiful start and he's up into first place with no trouble. Meanwhile, behind is someone going side by side. That's the Toro Rosso with the Mercedes. The Toro Rosso goes slightly off the track, but Jerome is into fourth place. And the Toro Rosso looks to go down the inside, but look at the two Alphas are fighting for second place. Alan, it stays ahead of the Ginger. The two Alphas looking to fight over second place. Further behind, we've got Philly Stewart dropping positions, and there's already yellow flags who's set to one. And there's few cars going side by side as they come onto the short straight. The Wellington straight, and Wester gets pushed onto the grass by the Renault. The Renault doesn't know he was there, and they both put pressure on the Red Bull ahead of him. And the Ferrari and the Renault go side by side, both on different strategies, but further ahead, there's still more battles going on in front, and that's Philly Stewart versus Noah Loser as they come towards. But look at the Alfa Romeo putting pressure. Into Cops we go. He's in the lead already. Into Cops, and look at the Ginger. Look at him behind the Max as well. We've got sector 2 yellow flags. That's the Toro Rosso who's just spun into the wall and lost his. Oh, it's a massive crash. The Racing Point, the Toro Rosso, and the Mercedes getting involved in a massive crash. Anyways, we'll go back and forth. That's more important at the moment. And the Alpha is leading. He started in second place as ACSC Alex gets penalties for ignoring yellow flags as Noah Loser leaves the session. Don't know what was going on at the back. There was a massive hit from one of the Mercedes drivers. I think the Toro Rosso just smacked into him as Alan sets the fastest lap of the race. Look at the ACS. Look at Max getting interested behind Alan. Obviously not going to go for it into turn 1, 2, but what about turn 3? Nope, too far behind, or he's going to wait for the short straight. No DRS activated, of course, until lap 3, which is the next lap of this GP. The Ginger hit the back of the Renault. I don't know what the Ginger was doing. As we come on to the short straight, I think it's the Wellington straight as they call it. They're coming on to Brooklands. We've got 2 cars already in the pits. That's the Mercedes going wheel to wheel with the Ginger if he can. But the Ginger maintains position ahead of Jerome. Apologies if I do pronounce your name wrong. So, that Toro Rosso still is lost part of his full wing. Noah Loser got involved in the first lap incident. So did the Williams in 19th place, and F1 champ who's coming out of the pits on the hard tyres. Hards are not ideal, especially for a 13-lap race, so he should be on the mediums. Look at that, all of them coming into Beckett's and Beckett's. Kicking up a bit of grass on the exit as we head down onto the hangar straight. Now into Stowe we go. Is that someone going side by side with each other? Looks like it is. ACSC versus the McLaren. Alex going down the inside, but ACSC has the outside line and he stays ahead for the moment at least. But as they come down into turn 16, as ACSC stays ahead of Alex. Luke's under pressure from Philly Stewart right behind him as DRS is now enabled, so expect more overtakes to happen. Look at Max's line through there, going out wide into turn 2. This is where the Ginger hit him on the previous lap. I know Ginger's not using any ABS. He's doing a good job as the Ginger, because I struggle around with no ABS around here, especially into Brooklands as they're about to come into Brooklands. The brakes usually snatch on me and I end up in a spin at Brooklands. Anyone battling further behind? ACSC is right behind the Red Bull. Someone's just spun and that's Pricky. Yeah, I thought I saw someone spinning. And he's rejoined down in 16th place. He reset the track as well. So I think he was side by side with Patrick. I definitely saw a Red Bull and a Haas involved. So I think he tried to go down the inside of Patrick. I don't know exactly what happened, but at least he's back on the track and with no damage as West has overtaken a Cubon. So Max has DRS on the back of Alan on this hangar straight. Can he make him move? No, he's too far back and his yellow's to sector 2. That's the McLaren who's just spun at Maggis and Beckett's. Is that Alex? Probably is Alex. He's dropping down a lot of positions. I don't think he's spun. I think he's just made a slight mistake. Don't want to make a mistake through Maggis and Beckett's at the fast part of the track. Coming on to lap 4, the Ginger sets the fastest lap of the race. We're on board with the Ginger. We can see the 2 guys ahead of us fighting for first. Alan's under pressure from Max right behind him. The Dutchman versus the Frenchman. Locks up slightly the Ginger. Can Max get a decent exit at turn 4? Going into turn 5. Oh, Jerome's overtaking Luke, but we're going ball with first and second. Can Max go around the outside? No, he'll try and do what Lewis Hamilton did. Make Allen outbrake himself, but doesn't do it this time. And yellow, is that a racing point? An F1 champ who's just spawned out of cops. We're coming towards cops. And the top 3 are very close together as well. This is a decent race as ACSC has got a pass lap now for 9th place. Magus and Beckett's dirtier affected the Ginger and Max. Let's see if an overtake might happen at Stowe. Allen defending the inside line. Making Max go the long way round. Can he go around the outside? Has he got more speed than Allen to carry around the outside? Yes, he has, but he goes off the track to make the overtake. I don't believe he got a warning for that one because you can get away with that as Patrick has overtaken his teammate for 10th place. Wester versus Wojtyła. Wojtyła swoops around the outside but goes off as well. The Ferrari driver has got ahead of Wester, so that's an illegal overtake by going off the track, I believe. As Pricky go down the inside, that's too tight for Pricky, or Kuban did not leave him enough space. But wasn't he expecting it because he's a little bit far back for Pricky. Meanwhile, back in the top 3 are glued together as we come onto turn 5 onto the short relative straight. Both Alphas get a DRS off the Renault ahead of them. Max is safe for the moment. What about Luke? Still holding on to 4th place ahead of Vascular. ACSC is under pressure of Patrick. Patrick go around the outside into Brooklands, coming into Luffield, but ACSC cups him off and Patrick has to maintain his position. What about Wester versus Wojtyła? Can he go around the outside into Luffield? Nah, Wojtyła's got a better line. But Wojtyła made a slight error coming out of Luffield. Wester on the back of him as Alex has overtaken Cubon further behind us, but we're going out to the main battle, which is 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Is Alan close enough? Nope. What's going on further behind then? ACSC is conserving his ERS. Patrick's got more overspeed, but don't go. Oh, yeah, I don't think he'll manage to make it down the inside if he wanted to. So, wise thing to just back out. Further behind, Wester and Wojtyła are still battling. So is his teammate and Pricky. I mean, Alex, sorry. Pricky's in the Haas. Quite a few drivers in the pits. So, ACSC live now. Wojtyła and Pricky are in the pits. Expect the top 3 to pit soon, but let's see which one of them will do. Jensen, if you're watching this race, what do you think about it?
Very, very close.
Are you watching it?
Yeah.
I'm on board with the top 3. They're very close together. The gap under 1 second. Changes 7/10 behind Max. That's how close it is from 1st to 3rd.
It just depends when they pit, really. It depends if they undercut or overcut each other.
Coming up to the halfway mark for the next lap, Max, Alan and Ginger need to pit, but thing is though, if they leave it too late, Max could get ahead of one of the Alphas because one of them have to stay out there when the other pits. So let's see who pits first between these 2 Alphas.
One of them's definitely going to be in a
I think the Ginger should pit. No, wait. I thought the Ginger will come into the pits there, but Alan comes into the pits. So are they in the party together? I know those 2 are friends, but Ginger has to stay out there for one more lap. Finley comes into the pits. So a bit of miscommunication between the Hassers. I don't know. I think it's best if Ginger. No, it won't be best actually.
He has to have a good in lap to stay with them.
Alex is in the pits along with Cubon. Cubon goes to the grass on the entry to the pit. So let's see. Max has dropped down quite a lot. I think he got hold up in the pits, did Max. Alan's way ahead of him. No, in fact, he's got ahead of Alan. So I think quite a few cars entered the pits and they had to stay behind each other for unsafe release not to happen. I know this pit lane is short, but there they are coming out in 5th and 6th. Finley, Stewart, Jesper, Patrick. Can he get ahead of? Oh, well, that was a horrible camera angle, wasn't it? He goes onto the soft course. Right, Ginger. Let's see if his pace is good enough to try and get ahead. If not, probably drop back a little bit on these old softs. Pricky and Pole Power picks up a time penalty. Let's see if Alan can start harassing Max as well. The more these two fight, the more it will allow Ginger to get ahead, but Ginger will have to definitely pit this lap for sure. No brainer to pit this lap, and he is, so wise decision from him. Luke comes into pits as well, so does Jerome, so that's all the main leaders come into the pits, and their strategy will be complete. So it's only let's see if Alan or Max can get ahead of them both. Riding on board with Alan as he's right behind Max. It'd be a good thing if these two could fight, because it could prevent them from attacking Ginger. Ooh, so close from hitting him in the rear.
If they both fight, it's gonna be a great chance for Ginger. That's the thing.
It will be. Where is the Ginger? Is he coming out now? Yes, he is. He's coming out. Is it going to be close? Is it going to be tight? There they are, and they come onto the main straight. Can he get ahead of the Ginger? Can the Ginger get? I don't think he can. Nope, he can't. Oh yes, he has. He has. There it is. Ginger has jumped on both. The overcut working for the Ginger. So this is played out beautifully for the Ginger's hand. Now he needs to try and pull away as much as possible. Alan will be frustrated. The other Alpha, as he almost drops it on the exit of turn 4. So I thought the undercut was. I think, is the overcut powerful or is the overcut powerful?
The overcut is quite powerful on 25% for sure. 50% is quite difficult to tell. It depends how much grip you still have left in your tyres.
So the Renault is surrounded by the two Alphas. This time round is the Ginger who's leading the race, not Alan. Let's see if Max can fight the Ginger. The Alphas have got everything to play for, because there's only one Renault. Where's the other Renault? He's down in 30th place, ACSE. Lightnow's under pressure from Wester behind him, but why is Patrick on the hard tyres for? The mediums would definitely make it to the end, but I don't know why he's gone onto the hards. His Houseman has overtaken the McLaren, but can the McLaren fight back? This is a very interesting fight between the Renault and the Alphas. Don't know if these two have got time penalties or not. Alain Voir sets the fastest lap of the race, but Max right behind the Ginger. Doesn't look to make a move, he will wait for the DRS. Alan right behind him also gives him a little bit of a look tap. In fact, Max is right behind the Ginger. Will the Ginger defend? Max, nope, he doesn't go down the inside like I thought he would, but he stays behind the Ginger. So if you just joined us, it was before the pit stops, it was Alan leading this race and the Ginger in third. These two pitted the same lap, Max and the Alain Voir. They came out together at the pits. Ginger pitted the next lap. He got out of front of both of them. So I think he had a good in lap. But the problem is, oh no, there's yellow flags set to 2. Who is that? That's the Renault of ACSC. So his day is not going good whatsoever in the Renault. Looks like Max will have to work on his own to try and fight the two Alphas. Doing a good job as Max so far. Coping with the two Alphas ahead of him and behind him. Ginger's pace is absolutely amazing. We've got more yellow flags to set to 2. That's the Haas who's just spun and Magnus and Beckett, so that's Wester. I think he was fighting Wojtinho. In fact, something's happened. Something's definitely. Oh, the safety car's out. Right. I didn't expect that. The Ginger's got past the safety car, but the safety car repasses him. The safety car is out. Lap 10 out of lap 13. I didn't know you had a.
Ginger's supposed to slow it down for the safety car.
Yeah, I didn't know you could have safety cars. I think you did. I think you can, but I've never tried a 25% lobby with a safety car before. Right, the safety cars. That's why they were going so slow. I thought something happened between Wojtinho and Alex because they went so slow, and I thought they got caught up in an instant with Wester, but the safety car was out and they're stuck under a delta. So,
anyone pit though?
Yes, Patrick's pitted, Pricky's pitted, and ACSE's coming in the pit. So is Wester. Well, I think for Wester because his tyres probably overheated from that spin, and he did have a bit of gravel, and he's lost his front wing for good measure too, so even more pain to add to his day. Goes on to a brand new set of softs, and out he goes.
And they're going to be very quick in the last 2 laps. It should be 2 laps of racing at least.
Yeah, I don't think the safety car will stay out the last lap.
I had that in one of my other league races where the safety car came out with 3 laps to go and it came in straight away.
That's the problem with people. That's the problem with people with type penalties as well. Because Ginger, when someone spun, which is ACSC, he spun through Brooklands. I saw the bottom of the screen. The Ginger picked up a time penalty, and he would not want the safety car whatsoever because he could drop down, down into 8th place, further behind. But I don't know if these guys have got time penalties as well. I don't want to check to ruin it or spoil it. But the Ginger could be in a bit of trouble here. He could drop down like Hamilton did. He dropped down because he had a 5-second time penalty for the collision with Alex Albon, and obviously the safety car just came in as well, so he dropped down into 7th place.
You never know. It depends how he gets the restart done, though.
Yeah, he needs to pull away as much as he can.
The best way to get a restart done is to go straight away. It's the most unexpected way of restarting under the safety car.
Needs to be unpredictable on when you go. Lap 11, so he should come in for the next lap. Hope it does. And who will win the British GP? Will it be the Ginger, Max, Alan, or possibly Luke down in 4th place? I don't believe this Toro Rosso driver's got any time penalties. In fact, I'm desperate to check. To stop guessing. In fact, I am going to check. Right, so Max has got 2 warnings, Alan's got 2 warnings, so 1 more warning from these 2. They will pick up a time penalty. Luke, 2 warnings, so say for him, if he picks up 1 more warning, that's a time penalty. 2 warnings for 5th place. Finley, 3 warnings, not a penalty, so I think the other warning was a different warning. Houseman, no warnings whatsoever, so Houseman could be in a comfortable position. He's got no warnings whatsoever. Has Houseman. He could be on the podium. Because the Ginger, we definitely know, has got a time penalty. So Houseman could be up there. Luke could be up there. Anyone could be up there. Yeah, but like I said, if these 2 pick up 1 more time penalty, they will. I mean, if these 2 pick up another warning, they will get a time penalty. They just need to keep it nice and clean. And it'll be either Alan or Max finish ahead of the Ginger. The Ginger will probably drop down quite a few positions. Hopefully the safety car's in this lap. We'll have 2 laps of racing. So the safety car was caused by Wester. Wester spun at Magnussen Beckers and lost his front wing. But someone called Matthias has just invited me to a session.
Or someone got a penalty.
Yep, they
The
did.
safety car.
It's Pole Power down in 19th place. I don't know what happened to him. Look at that. Dark and Pole Power have not caught up. And he's got to pick up another time. A 10-second time penalty for both of them cutting the corners. Look at that. Ginger. Patrick's got a time penalty. Look at that.
Oh my.
Patrick's picked up another time penalty. Is this the Ginger's tactics for them to hit the back of someone and get a penalty? Being unpredictable, as you said. Holding the pack up. These guys will be angry right behind. Alan looking to go side by side. He's side by side with the Renault. Patrick's got another time penalty. Come on, Patrick, calm down, man.
Crazy stuff going.
Ginger's just... And off the Ginger goes. He's caught Max unawares. He's made Max nap. Look at this restart he's got. Look at that.
Wow.
It's a 2-second gap already. The Ginger has pulled... Oh, he's going to spin his spot. Oh, he saved it. He saved it through turn 1. As Patrick's retired from the session.
Wow.
Wait,
What a restart there.
Did you see that? Finley has...
Well,
Oh, they both made contact, but the Toro Rosso of Luke could sneak through of both of them as they come into turn 5 onto the short straight. Job's still ahead, but he's gone onto the grass. Where's Luke? Luke's dropped down. Where is he? He's down in 8th place. He's dropped 3 positions as Finley goes down the inside of the Mercedes. The Mercedes cuts the corner. Yeah, that's definitely the Mercedes' fault, and he's caused the spin. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Yeah, that was definitely the Mercedes' fault. He should have cut the corner to go down the inside.
Crazy restart. The
Crazy.
race.
That's just disappointing.
Ginger got that perfect though.
Ginger lost it through turn 1, but he saved it. I thought he would spin. Honestly, I thought he would spin. As someone's... Oh, God. Oh. That gave me a bit of a jump scare. I didn't expect that. So the Ginger stays ahead in first place. We've got a battle going on for 5th place. Luke's right behind the two. Houseman versus Cubon as they come into the second... coming to Stowe. They're still side by side. Houseman... In fact, Cubon will take 5th place. This is the last lap, by the way. So much action's happened. Luke crawling behind Houseman. Can he go down the inside? Yes. Oh, he's lagged down the inside. They're both. Oh. This is so close. Hopefully they don't lag into each other again. There they go. The two Dutchmen go side by side. Look at Pookie getting involved as well. The 3 Dutchmen going side by side. 3 abreast. In fact, Luke's backed out of it. There's got more yellow flags to set to 1. Luke locks up into Brooklands. A bit of lag going on between the 3 of the Dutchmans. Oh, Pookie, did he push him off the track? He just pushed him off the track. So, I don't know what to say really. I don't know what to say actually. So, go on board with the Ginger then, because he's coming up toward the Hanger Straight. Woutinho picks up a tyre penalty. Which one of the 3 will win this race? I think it could be Max with his no time penalties. The Ginger's on fire.
It depends the point out. The time penalties could decide it.
He caught him napping off the restart. Max had a horrible restart as the Ginger comes across the line to finish in 2nd place. Finley will come across the line to finish in 4th. So I think Alan had time penalties as well. So Max wins ahead of the 2 Alfa Romeos. Houseman's in 5th ahead of Cubon. Line down to 7th of the Pookie. I've got more action going on further behind. Someone's just made a mistake. But that's a Racing Point who's just gone off into the gravel. I don't know which Racing Point it is. It's not telling me. So that was a chaotic restart at the end of that race.
No, you remain calm and collected though. Max tried to avoid getting penalties, avoiding the pressure from the Alphas as well.
There we are then. So the Frenchman wins ahead of the 4 Dutchmans. ACSC we saw spin in Brooklands. He's managed to find a way back up into 6th place. We didn't see much of him on that last restart. So fair play to him. The Frenchman finishes 6th ahead of Cubon. Luke finishing 9th ahead of Leibniz. Woutinho in 10th place. Who was the Racing Point? That was probably F1 champ. He DNF'd at the very last moment. Paul Powell was the last man. 34 seconds of time penalties, man. Jesus, 34 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
God knows what you've been doing on that. Jesus, man. That's your race done. I have race specs soon, so I can't. Oh, that comment was from ages ago. Oh, that's it. I don't know if there's another race. If there's like a 25%, another 25%, is that it? Is this race finished? Is that all done? I think they said they have 2 races, I don't know. Host is changing the settings, so I don't know what's going on. There's a custom grid. Right, let me go. I'm gonna. Do you wanna join a session? Do you wanna commentate with? You wanna commentate with me? got plenty of you got plenty of time to join the session. So Whitinho, if you're there, if you can hear me, do not kick this guy called Jensen Floyd. He's coming to commentate with me. Whoever's watching the stream, please message Whitinho not to kick him. In fact, I'll go message you on Discord as quick as possible. I think there's another race going on. It's a custom grid, 25%, and let me go get my phone. Did you get kicked? Are you here? Are you here? Yes, you are. Good.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, after the safety car, it was a crazy race, so hopefully that don't happen again. It was a bit chaotic going to close the main stages of the race.
I guess I can now commentate in time and not delayed from the stream.
So custom grid there, 25%. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's reverse grid. If it is, it could be very interesting.
It might be maybe the top 10 reverse grid or something.
Oh.
That's what I could think of it being. But...
apparently I was streaming on my other... I don't know. I was streaming two things at once.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
You were streaming FRO F2 Season 3 Monaco. When I click on that, it goes to ERO social links.
I put it on private afterwards. Yeah, I got off to a horrible start of the stream. I didn't know what I was doing. I was quite nervous because I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning of the stream. It was like a new thing for me. I set the stream up. I was quite nervous because I'd never commentated before. And it didn't go well because I forgot to set another party up by myself. You joined. I streamed about 15 minutes too early. So I didn't do the stream well. Then I stuttered at the start of the stream. Didn't know what to say because I'd never commentated before. I stuttered at the start of the stream. I put the wrong title in. I joined the wrong party. Are comments disabled or something? Because it says I've got 0 comments on my thing, but in the actual thing I've got quite a few. So there's 6-7 people watching.
I'm one of these people watching. I was just reading the comments section. What a race it was after safety car.
I was quite nervous to commentate because I've obviously never done it before. Yeah, I did loads of mistakes at the start of the stream. Forgive me for that. I didn't introduce myself. I didn't introduce the race. I'm apologies about that one too. But now I feel more confident.
Many people forget to do it.
We'll find out what the grid is like then. It is a custom grid, no qualifying session, sorry. I wonder if the top 10 are reversed or the top 8 as Formula 2 do it.
So, I think everyone will have to remember their setup as well.
Yeah, sometimes I forget to do that, put my setup on.
If you go straight into a race,
yeah,
it's quite easy to forget your setups.
And I start blaming the game, even though it's my fault. Is your voice too loud to be on shared?
Yeah.
Yeah, just checking. I never asked you when you got in this party. What you been doing during this lockdown?
Not much really.
I was on a bike ride 2 days ago. Felt really nice. There's the grid then. Patrick's on pole, ahead of Jesper. The Ginger's in last, Alan's in last, Max is in last. So I think it's like, yes, it's definitely a reverse grid then.
Formation lap. Fine.
But you got me confused there. I thought the race was starting. I saw PMP Patrick just zooming off, and I thought the race was actually starting.
So it's a full reverse grid then.
This is gonna be so interesting. I can't wait for this, you know.
So it's going to be interesting for the guys at the back. Oh, Max!
Oh my God! Max and the Ginger, the two protagonists at the start of the last race, fighting each other. The two protagonists are out of. Oh my God! Those tyres will be cold.
Yeah, everyone will have a better start, and Alan will have a really good chance.
What happened there between the two? Did you see?
Ginger was going quite slow out of turn 2, it looked like, and Max went to the back of him. Yeah, all escalated from there, looks like. And 2 other drivers are also on the grids, which Pole Power and Ciara Alex. So it looks like they have collided as well.
Jesus, we had a few drivers, yeah, come on, think. We had a few drivers, I can't even say the words now. I can't remember what I was going to say, never mind. Oh yeah, we had a few drivers disqualified on the formation lap on the other race.
That's why you have to be careful on the formation lap. So Patrick on pole, or the reversed grid pole. Let's see what we could do. And Max right at the back on cold tyres with the Ginger.
Those two are going to have a shocking start off the line. They best be careful into turn 1 with the lack of grip they have, especially the front end, especially turn 1 as well. Won't be so bad.
Depends how their launch go. It's not going to be a good launch from both of them, for sure.
This is going to be an interesting race. I can't wait for this. I need to commentate more leagues like this. It'd be entertaining to watch. Having 2 25% race, which makes up 50%, then reverse grid for the second race. This is how Formula 2. This is how Formula 2 works as well. Never mind. We'll say that later. But the lights will go off soon. Just waiting for the lights. There they are on the screen. For the second time in this session, we are away for the British GP. Who gets a better start? Will it be Patrick or will it be Jesper? Yes, it's Jesper. He comes into turn 1. He gets a better start, and he's side by side with Patrick.
Oh, and Alpha's wide at the back.
Someone's crashed. That's live now. He's got to check. He's going to hit someone. He's going to hit someone. No, he's avoided him.
Wow.
It looked like he was
Red Bull spun. Oh, that is.
I can't see the Red Bull. Did he spin? Did he spin?
Live now. Just tapping the Williams of Finley.
Down the inside goes Patrick, but has he broke too late? Jesper. Oh, is that a racing point spinning? Oh, he almost spun. That's a hash. Yeah, that was no room for the Pricky whatsoever.
Good move from Jesper back, and that is Pricky falling down the field.
Yeah, he just went down the inside of a tight room. No room whatsoever.
Jesper back into the lead. And both of them pulling away at the moment, and Patrick all over the back of him through Maggots and Beckett's now. He's going to have a good run down the hanger straight.
This is pure fancies for those who don't know. You just joined PMP, Patrick. That's pure fancies. As Alan's overtaken, who's just gone off the track? Look at Luke, ACSC.
Patrick making a move on the inside. Easy move from him. The take back.
Oh, the Alpha, the Williams just to make contact with each other. The Alpha could have rejoined the track safely, but he took out the other Alpha. The other Alphas. Oh, he smashed into. Oh, the Ferrari. Oh, this is
Alan's
absolutely
on the track.
gone to. Oh, I can't even say the word on stream.
The full course yellow flag. No safety car though, is it?
I was on
board. Virtual.
I was on board with Alan, and then someone smashed into us. That was horrible.
So, it's a virtual safety car. It looks like it.
It is.
But it doesn't say at the top of my screen. But
oh, yeah. Sometimes that does happen. Sometimes that does happen. Jesus Christ! I was on board with Alan, and someone just smashed into the back of him. I think the Ginger went off the track. Then he took out his teammate on the way back. Yeah, so the two Alphas had a good race last time out. This race has gone shocking. Well, the Ginger is up into 7th place already after 2 laps. So Ginger, who started down at 80, is it 80 to 90? I can't remember, but he's up into 7th place. How are you getting time penalties under the safety car? What are you doing?
God.
When will this virtual end? Right now, so off they go. Patrick will lead them, but did he get a shocking restart? Because Jesper's all over the back of him.
It's going to be reversal what happened last lap. Patrick got him down into Stowe. It's going to probably be the opposite. This time Jesper's going to get him to Stowe. He's turning out on the others though, so...
Yeah, probably saving it for the main part of this race.
Not attacking. Attack later then, I guess. Ginger P6.
They both got off the track. The Ginger's raced aggressively. He's on fire today. Williams has got into the pit, so that's Philly Stewart, I think. So has the racing point.
It's not been a good race, or not been a good second race for Max and Alan. They're both right at the back.
Jesus, I don't know what happened to them.
Almost a whole pit stop behind the guys that are pitting right now. Houseman, Finney and Kubon all pitting.
So this is lap 3. We have DRS for Jesper, but he's too far back to make any lunge into turn 6 on Brooklands and Luffield. Yellow's a set to 1. That's a Ferrari. That's Moitinho who's just spun coming out turn 5. Meanwhile, we've got the Haas going side by side. They go side by side through Brooklands and Luffield. They touch each other, but this time no contact is made into Brooklands as it was last time round.
Go through cops.
You can see the back end just wanted to step out as he came into cops. I was on board with the McLaren.
F1 champ almost losing it there.
F1 champ had a horrible race. He's the one that crashed on the final corner of the last lap.
Here we go. Jesper, it's going to be an easy move down into Stowe. Grab the inside and secures the place. Simple as that. Patrick not giving up though.
ACSC around the outside on pole power, and they made the move nice and clean as the Ginger has came to the pits.
Oh, look at pole power up the inside of ACSC. He's not going to get past though.
Can't get past.
A very early stop for the Ginger there, so you might be jumping people on the pit stops. Might create a bit less straight. He's going for a pit stop for a front wing change, it looks like, so he might have lost his
end plate.
Yeah.
I thought he would go for the undercut when you. It makes sense to get rid of the traffic and set some blistering lap tyres to undercut them. Patrick's gone down the inside into Brooklands. I think he cut the corner, so that could be a warning for him. But Jesper stays ahead in first place.
Look at Max though. Look at Max and the Ginger. They've both made their stops. Max gonna have to stop again, so he's gonna jump ahead of Ginger. It looks like
Max pitted very early, possibly lap 1 did Max? No, lap 2. So he had 2 laps to gain some time on the Ginger, even when he had front wing damage.
Same with Alan, and all 3 of them moved back together again.
Just like the first race. Oh my god. Just like the first race, but down in last place nearly.
Both in the exact same order it looks like, I think, or is the Ginger is ahead of Alan in this race?
Yeah, Alan did finish ahead of the Ginger with penalties. No, I think the Ginger stays ahead. I think.
Oh, the Red Bull's lost it. He's been hit off from just before Stowe. It's live now. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but might have been a bit of contact down the straight. But it looks like he lost it just before Stowe, and the Williams.
More yellow flags. Gone now.
So pole power. So what time you did start on the mediums then? So he's coming in for the softs this early, and it's a scheduled pit stop as well.
Dark's just joined. He was in the last race, so a bit too late. It's Patrick. Thought he would go down the inside, but too far back.
Oh, pole power's also serving a 5-second stop-go penalty.
Look at Max and look at the Ginger. They're still close together, but Alan's dropped back. He faded away from both of them. So I don't know if he's just struggled a bit down in 14th place. His husband's overtaken pole power. Into turn 3 they go. What's going on further front then?
Battle.
We're going on 2 back into Beckett, so almost on the Hanger straight. But I think Patrick's a bit too far behind Jesper. Let's see what Patrick can do. Oh, look at that massive overspeed.
Yeah, go
down the inside, come on, Patrick. Yes, he has on Jesper, but Jesper, can he fight back? Patrick has it covered, and he covers the inside line as well. In fact, the middle of the track, so Jesper can't get past down the inside or around the outside. So good defensive skills for Patrick there. Jesper gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Oh, that's Job. But I say, I was so confused. I thought that said Jesper gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane, even though I was on ball with him, and he's not in the pits.
Their names look very similar.
I got so confused. I was about to play Codemasters, but it's my bad eyesight again. But look at Max and the Ginger. On the Hanger straight.
ACS.
Oh no, that's a Williams who just spun.
He's around the outside. Oh! He's lost it.
I don't think that's the Ginger's fault. I think Max just, I don't know how to describe it, had understeer. He understeered into him. I don't think that's the Ginger's. It's not anyone's fault. It's the racer's, I would say. Ginger left plenty of room for both of them to go through, so
that is unfortunate for Max.
Who's that Renault? Is that a Renault quite out? But it's just it's
ATSC.
Could there be revenge? Oh my god, there's more yellow flags.
Renault. So Ginger gets out of the way of one Renault, and now he's got another one.
He's got another Renault to fight with him.
And it's a virtual safety car, or is it a full course?
Virtual.
Yeah. So I still can't see. I can see it's a full course yellow, but.
Oh, this could be very interesting. When the virtual safety car ends, Jesper will pounce on Patrick. Depending where, and he don't want it. He might want to end it now, but not on the straight before. Yeah, it's a good place to end it now.
They want it to. Well, I bet Jesper will want it to end now because he's got a lot more energy. He's coming to the pits, so he's taking advantage.
They're both with the pits, all 3 of them. Yeah, it's the perfect strategy because of the softs. The softs will be going out by this point of time.
So tricky as well. I don't think Luke's going to be able to make it.
He will pit.
I don't know.
He will pit. No, in fact, what time is this on? Soft, so he definitely has to pit. He definitely has to pit. Regardless if he doesn't make it or not, he definitely has to pit.
So who's going to come out ahead in the pits? So
he's not pitting. Why?
The order stays the same, but I think Pricky might get out ahead of the McLaren. Yes, he will.
Oh, he started the medium. That's why I thought he was on soft.
So Alex decided to wait for his teammate. So he took the risk there and waited for his teammate. So he'll lose out a few more positions.
So Luke out of position. Can he take those tires to the end? Those soft tires? I don't know. Can they go to the end? Yes, I think they can. What am I saying? They can go to the end, surely. It's a 25% race, so I don't know if the tyre wear changes slightly because it's a 25% race.
So a 5-second penalty for Jerome for speeding the pit lane. It just come up there. I don't know why it just came up now.
Oh, I know why, because it does, when you go to pause, it brings all the information back. It did it to me once. Ginger around the outside, it's a corpse! Oh, no! Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one.
Yellow flag!
Yeah, I was on board with that, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's okay.
It's just another incident then, with
I call
Ginger.
Ginger, he's just on fire today. The Ginger's never like this. He's not one to cause incidents with anybody.
Well, you never know. You have to see it from someone else's perspective as well as just Ginger's to see.
Have you met the Ginger before?
I think no, I don't know if I have.
Meanwhile, the fight continues with Patrick and Jesper, both on the same strategy and same tyres. They won't have to worry about Luke behind him because his soft tyres will start fading away soon. And yet again, Jesper saving his energy for the most crucial part of the track, which will probably be down the hanger straight. Meanwhile, F1 champ will have to get past Luke by himself if he wants to catch up to the 2 cars ahead of him.
So, I'd say Joe will get... He'll get up there. He's definitely going to get up to the leaders, but that 5-second penalty is not going to do him well.
So a good fight for 12th place between Max and Houseman. Houseman stick it in there, but unfortunately Max has the better line and gets ahead of Houseman as well. So Max is up into 12th place, and he's got Pookie to catch.
Behind Luke. Luke still yet... Well, I think he did pit on lap 1, at the end of lap 1, because... And he's got 3 cars behind him. He's got a bit of wing damage as well. And...
I don't know if this is the Luke I know.
Oh! Jared gone inside. Oh, F1 champion late on the brakes as well.
I don't know if it's the Luke I know, but he's a good driver. I know there's a guy called LR Luke, but I don't know if it's the same person as him. But it's nice to see him in this race.
Yeah. I don't know. It's spelt the same as Luke's name.
Yeah, it's spelt the same as Luke's name, but I don't know if it's LR Luke or a different Luke completely, but he's a good driver. He's Dutch, both of them are Dutch. I don't know if it's the same person as LR Luke or he just races on this account or what, but it's a good driver to stay in 3rd place before wind damage. He's a good driver in general, he's a quick driver as Luke.
They're losing big time to the leaders though because of that. And this battle's getting interesting between Patrick and Jesper again. Jesper's caught back up and has over double the energy. Patrick.
Yes, he has. Jesus. Got a lot of defending to do, has Patrick, and a lot of conserving to do as well. Interestingly, keeps it down on 0. So is he just biding his time, waiting and waiting? Playing it strategically instead of fighting it out. But look at this, 3rd place is about to get heated because we've got the racing point. And Toro and someone spot, which is a Mercedes. Off the track he goes. Philly Stewart go down the inside, but F1 champ outbreaks him into turn 16.
He's already got a 5-second time penalty added on at the moment.
Hello, Danish lad, how are you? Mr. Drinkwater.
So it's the Dutchman versus the Romanian?
Yeah, Patrick is Romanian. Yeah, he is Romanian. Is Jesper Dutch? Yes, he is.
Yes.
Oh, water drinker.
The battle for third's still on though.
Yep, look at that. The Dutchman under pressure from F1 champ behind him. Goes out wide. This is allowing F1 champ to sneak through.
Oh,
they're so close now.
Very close. Yeah, Luke's on
Jerome.
5 lap older.
Jerome versus Max. Jerome stays ahead of Max. I think they go side by side through World Cup, but no. Jerome gets ahead.
Look at Finley and F1 champ there. They're very close.
Side by side going into cars. Sorry to interrupt, but look at this. They go side by side into cars. That's beautiful from the two.
Oh my. Look at Alex right behind them. And Jerome's gonna keep it.
Oh, someone spawned. Someone spawned. F1 champ's to spawn.
It's F1 champ. And now he's going to be brought into this battle, so it's going to...
Finley's going to take the opportunity to try and get on the podium, but can he go around the outside? And Luke has understeer. Luke has understeer from his full wind damage.
Yeah, very old tyres.
Alex, don't go for it. He's going for it. He's going for it. He's taking him. Jesus.
Look at Alan as well. Alan up the inside into the final. Oh, he's slightly lost to it there. It's a Renault of
They're going side by
ACC,
side to the final corner. This is
Alan
brilliant
Forster on
racing.
the outside. Who's gonna be in front at turn 1? No.
Oh!
They're still side by side. But HSC's given up to him now. And Alan's got pass.
Look at Luke, still defending from Philly Stewart behind him. Good defensive skills from Luke. Now he's got understeer from the front wind damage. The Ginger, let's have a look.
Ginger's gonna be right on the back of him come the final lap. Ginger's done a brilliant job this race.
He has, despite his a little bit of drama he had at the start of the race, with Max of course. But look at Jesper behind Patrick. This is going to be so interesting.
He has 3 more attempts down into Stowe.
Oh, Jesper, he was on the curb there. So was Luke.
Yes. So he's just lost that advantage he had on Patrick there.
This really helps Patrick. This helps Patrick a lot. That helps Patrick a lot. He would love to see that from Jesper. So pressure on both of them to try and finish in the first place. I thought Alan would hit the back of Alex.
So Finley's ahead of Luke now. Ginger is catching up to Luke. Will he have enough laps? To get past these two.
If they fight hard enough, then possibly yes. But Alex, look at him into turn 1. He goes into turn 1. He go.
Oh wow, bit wide.
F1 champ will go down the inside. He locks up as well into turn 3. But Alex has the outside line, which converts into the inside line. He locks up again into turn 4.
Good space, good racing there.
Good racecraft from both of them. Luke's still behind. Oh, Luke gonna go down the inside from a long way back.
They're in. Look at Ginger, he's right in the back of him now.
Oh, look at that as well. They could take a podium, but Luke's trying to sneak his way through the inside.
Forcing Finley to go a bit wide. And Jasper's already right on the back.
Look at that, Luke. Can he go down the inside? No, he can't. He can't. He can't.
Oh no! Oh no! He's just understeered.
He's wrong. He's the wrong way round. Be careful! Oh my goodness! He leaves a plume of smoke into the drivers' faces.
Oh, look at Alan. Alan F1 champ side by side through Maggots.
Ginger, Finley spot.
Oh no! And Alan's got past F1 champ on the outside and through Maggots and Maggots there. Great move from him.
Plenty of things going on.
So every car that Ginger has passed, it looks like the car has spun. So it's the final lap.
There's the final lap. Look at the top 2.
We'll see Jesper use all his ERS this lap.
Come on, Patrick.
Surely.
Come on, Jesper. Keep it nice and clean.
So he wants to put him offline for the next run. See, look at this. He's going to have the outside. Patrick isn't going to have the greatest run down to Brooklands.
Oh, this could be so aggressive. This could be so aggressive. I could see an accident happen. They want to both finish first. Patrick's led most of this race. He will not go down the inside of here.
Yeah, he's being really careful here.
He needs not to do that. He could possibly get a penalty for that.
Yeah, you don't want to be cutting corners like that. Alex into the pits on the medium tyre, strangely enough. And Jesper is up the inside. He's using the energy he's got past, and in the dying moments of this race, he's leading the British Grand Prix. But Patrick could come back.
Yes, he will come back. He will for sure come back. He's gonna come back. I tell you this, he is gonna come back. There he is. He pulls out the slipstream to go alongside of Jesper.
Oh,
but it's not over yet. To the last corner it goes. Can Jesper force his way down the inside into turn 16? No, he can't. That's his last chance, I believe. Doesn't want to. Oh no! Don't do that.
They kept it clean though.
Patrick wins this race. JJ will finish in 3rd place.
Well, he had a penalty, but Joe also have his penalty added on, and he will lose out to Alan, F1 champ. Not ECSC though, but he had a penalty, so Finley jumps up to P6. And yeah.
Houseburn in 12th. Continue in 13th. Wester
for Houseman after that.
Well, that was very interesting. I enjoyed that.
As a classic of a race. Well done to Patrick anyway. Too much. But he wasted the final lap really.
Well, that is it for the second British GP. Oh my goodness, what a race.
That is called the British Grand Prix.
Well done, Patrick, mate. Very proud of you. Well done. As a good friend of mine, I'm really proud to see him up there. Really happy to support him as well. Jesper, congratulations for you as well. Done a good job to finish in P2. Kept it nice and clean though. So, the Romanian finishes in first place ahead of the three Dutchmen. F1 champion, his home GP, finishes in 5th. Finley Stewart from 15th on the grid finishes 6th. The Dutchman is 7th. ACSC, the two Renaults not really handled the race they wanted. They finished 8th and 9th. Luke in 10th place ahead of Houseman, Picky 12th. Then there's your other guys down in the order. I think one driver's retired, which it is Paul. Yeah, one driver's retired in that race.
Who got the fastest lap?
Did Alan? Was it Alan? No, Ginger. Was it Ginger?
Max.
Max?
It looks like. I think it is Max, yes. Just by a few hundredths of a second over Ginger.
Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. What I like to see as well.
P3 from P17 on the grid. Same Valen from P16. Big comebacks from everyone. So what now?
Yes, that's the question. What now? Is that over? Is it over? Done with? No one's left the session, so is there another race?
Oh, someone has left the session.
Is it finished?
Yeah, they're all leaving. They're all leaving now.
So
10 drivers now.
I'll go check the chat, see what they're saying, and I'll go check the live stream, see what they're saying too.
Yeah, they're all leaving.
Yeah, it's done, it's done. That's it. That's it for that race. We'll see you all next time out. If there is another this is a social race, not a league, so thank you for Wojtynia for hosting this. We'll see you all later.